I think that things with like the mass immigration or like
also another set of cause and effect. Trump is slamming down so hard on the fucking whole ICE thing, and he's slamming down harder than he probably would have because fucking Kamala and Biden opened the border up all willy-nilly and let millions of undocumented people flood into our fucking country
all over the place
in such a short period of time.
You know what,
that
man?
It's like no fucking wonder he's going so hard, dumbass.
This is why I've always believed that I think at the end of the day they're all on the same team. Like, I truly think that there's some 3D chess that was played with putting Trump in, where it's like, okay, now the deep state can really fucking come in and be like, these fucking brownies.
We've been waiting for this.
Pedro, watch out.
Jesus Christ, dude. They get this guy, dude. He doesn't speak a lick of Spanish, bro. He'd be like, he's good.
Pedro more black than he is Mexican, to be honest, bro. To be completely honest.
Said that. I'm not mad against it.
I mean, people, Trump do need to chill a little bit, and I think he will.
Oh yeah.
I
The
think at the end
native
of the
shit was
day,
fucked up, too.
I think birthright citizenship does get left alone. I think at the end of the day, it does.
They're already about to deport my cousin.
No
For
shit.
real?
Are you serious?
He got hit by a car up in Madison, Wisconsin, and he is undocumented, and he's in the hospital right now.
How long's he been here?
He was born here. No, he wasn't born here, but he came over like when he was real young. Yeah, all he knows is America.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Oh,
Sucks. It does suck, but also at the same time, there's a lot of other countries that'll do this shit. There's a lot of other countries that'll send you home if they find out that you're an undocumented citizen.
Yeah, there are other countries that have slaves. That's not a very good metric for like.
What the fuck? That's
I'm
way
just saying,
far
that's
off.
just not. That's not a good metric.
That's not even
like,
in the same realm of what we're fucking talking about, dude.
I understand that.
I'm
but
saying,
I'm just saying logically, you're gonna be like, they do it, so we're gonna do it.
You're an undocumented citizen of a country where that is illegal. I mean, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, but there's a difference between like people who are violent and people who are just.
Okay, so then where's the line? Where's the fucking line that you're like, oh yeah, they're undocumented, but we shouldn't deport them because of this? Where does that line get drawn? And then how many new court cases does that open up where these undocumented people don't even get their own representation now because they're undocumented, and now our tax dollars are gonna pay for all of those fucking court cases? Like, where's the fucking line, dude? There has to be a hard line somewhere.
Okay, well,
country without borders isn't a fucking country.
Well, you probably can guess my opinion on this, but like, I think I say, the most efficient route is to say hell with all that. If you really want to give people the ability to defend themselves against invaders, people who are coming to this country that you don't want, allow people to arm and defend themselves. That way, if something is coming on their property that you don't like, if someone from another country is coming on your property,
how
like,
the fuck do you know?
If they're coming on and if they want to get something from your property, if they're like,
so then you just know that they're undocumented.
That guy was somebody's going.
He's clearly Hispanic and he was speaking only Spanish, so I figured he's not from here.
I'm not saying like just shoot him off a sight. Just be like, hey, stay off my property, and if then they don't, be like, hey.
So what the fuck does that have to do with? That's a right to defend yourself. What the fuck does that have to do with whether the fact somebody's undocumented or not?
Because the whole system is predicated upon that. It's a
fucking defending yourself.
It's a shortcut to that. The whole system is like, okay, we're gonna mass deport people. We're gonna have the army, the military, the police, ICE, whatever. We're gonna have people come in and deport people. So that process of somebody defending themselves and being like, "Hey, get off my property," that's expedited by this whole
we have to do that
process.
Already. But you're gonna have to do that against people who are documented.
But that's what I'm saying. So just leave out the middle ground. Just leave it at that system. Like, hey, if somebody's coming on your property, like, and if that's
and so
threat,
just open up our
yourself.
borders and leave them open.
I mean, sure. I mean, people can privately just collect. People can privately just have borders. The borders are shit.
2020 to 2024. How many undocumented people entered the United States?
And like the thing was too, they weren't just being like entering. They had like apps and stuff to like. All you had to do was just like a couple clicks, and you'd just be sent in, like, not anywhere, but like you could pick a place to go in the U.S. and like they'd set up transportation and stuff.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, they were fucking shipping them in here.
That was one of the craziest things that I heard on when Elon went on Rogan, dude. And it's like confirmed, like the app was
Border Protection, nearly 11 million. That's a lot of fucking people to just.
I think if people collectively want to create borders, that's fine. I don't give a shit. If people in Texas want to say, "Hey, I want to create a border," I don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
Okay, so then what happened? So there's your border. So then what the fuck is the point of the border if when somebody gets across it and ends up fucking getting in, we just go, hooray! We fucking bust a fucking pinata. With a bunch of confetti.
That's why
we're like, congratulations, you're here now. Stay.
That's why I'm talking about this self-defense. So if somebody does break the border, then you also have the right to be like, hey, motherfucker, if you don't get off my property, I'm going to shoot you.
How do you know when they come onto your property that they
the same way that if somebody's coming into your car to rob you, you fucking know? I don't know.
So if somebody comes into my car to rob me right now, I know they're undocumented.
I don't think
it doesn't have to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're documented or undocumented. They're getting into your car.
The whole shoot them. That's the whole fucking premise of the conversation we're having. Is the fact of like people getting deported. So yes, but when we're talking about deportations,
my point is the whole process of deportation. The idea of it is predicated that you're expediting that. The whole idea of like if someone robs your car and you defend yourself and you shoot them, instead of that, the whole point of ICE and all these organizations to deport people is like, hey, we're going to take these people out of the country to prevent that from even happening. Their idea is like, we're going to take XYZ group of people out of the country, and that's going to therefore lower these violent crimes from happening.
They don't just deport people who are criminals. They don't just deport people who are breaking into cars.
That's my point. So like because like when that happens, if there's like if there's a case of somebody who genuinely does come to this country, genuinely does get a job in their community, actually commit themselves to their community and give and all that to the community.
Then you'd have to do like
have a role in the business, etc. Right?
They should still be coming over legally then.
Yeah.
Why does it matter though if they're peaceful?
I agree with what you're saying, but then like he said, it's a lot of funding to go towards case by case basis. If you're
that's why you shouldn't have funding for any of that shit. Just fuck that. That's why I'm saying if you don't have this concentrated effort, then there's no need to fund anything. There's no need to.
I mean, I agree. There should be like a basis of like how long you've been here. I think, but it is just like it is a slippery slope. Like how long you've been here, what you do contribute, but then you're looking into a lot of stuff on a 11, nearly 12 or 11 million people. Like that was just last year.
I think you can also make the argument that the border is actually.
Oh wait, no, that was 2020.
Similar to like drug laws, they act like they create more attraction, and cause more people to act in that way.
Oh yeah, they also use that. See, there's a big benefit in having a secure border, but corrupted entities of the government do use that as a choke point for drugs. I remember back in like freshman year of high school having this argument with my parents of like, so what do you think they do when they find like 3 tons of cocaine that was coming into the U.S. over the border? You think they just lock it up? You think they just burn it, get rid of it? Fuck no, dude. They fucking break that shit down, ship it back so it could come back again. Because they're like, hey, we found more. Turns out it was the same stuff, but we found it again, so we need more funding for this.
Well, and I thought that was one of the most disturbing things Trump did was labeling the cartels a terrorist organization. I fucking hated that shit. It's like, God damn it. Now you're going to bring the war on drugs into like a terrorist. You're gonna make that a terrorist thing.
I don't like
Fuck
that.
I hated
I didn't
that
know
shit.
he said that.